Oh!
He's in one of the worst films I've ever seen. Have you ever seen Nacho Libre?
Oh, yeah.
That's bad.
That's a terrible film.
I liked Jack Black when I was that age when it came out, right?
School of Rock.
Yeah, all that
Orange
shit.
County, all that shit.
But then when it fucking came out, I rented it and I was like excited to watch it because I was like, I liked wrestling. It's Jack Black.
It's wrestling.
Fucking bad, man.
Terrible.
And in fact, was he like brown facing now that I think about it?
Maybe. Now that I think about it, I
Should've
don't
said
really
it
care.
then. I don't care.
I don't care. You can't say that about Mexicans.
What? But it's not a thing. That's why I said it.
But if someone ever comes out and says you're doing brown face, just go out and say, look at Canelo Alvarez. He's ginger and white and he's Mexican. Louis C.K.
But I don't. By brown face, I mean being like, "Hey guys," like the voice and all, like
Cheech Marin. Like.
Yeah. I think he did that. I feel like I could be completely off.
I think he did because I remember there's a bit because he works in a convent or something.
Yeah, something weird at the start.
And he has like a little fucking.
I didn't make it all.
He has like a little twink mate, doesn't he?
Yeah.
It was like his tag team partner, just struggled over or whatever. But there's a bit where he writes a fucking letter to one of the nuns.
Yeah.
And I just remember at the end of it, he's like, big kiss, little hug, big hug. And it's just like, he's just dragging it out, but it's like the fucking, I just remember the Mexican voice.
Yeah.
He's fucking brown voicing.
There you go. And as I said, I've no problem with it, but it's funny to think of it now. And no one has a problem with that. You never hear of, like, they're appropriating Mexicans.
No, definitely,
Ever.
But then again,
because Mexicans
look at all these little gay fucking emo rapper dudes. They all look like Mexican gangbangers with all the tattoos all over their faces.
Yeah,
and no, there's no fucking little fucking squat fucking essay being like, hey man, because the Mexicans don't care. That's why.
That's what I'm saying. They really don't give a fuck.
Don't give a fuck. And like in Mexico, I know this is off the fucking subject of movies, but in Mexico, it's a real like thing to like insult people as a way of showing affection towards them, like the way the Irish do. Do you know what I mean? Like, because they're downtrodden people, however. Like, do you know what I mean? So if you're like, "Hey man, fucking nice shoes," or whatever, like, "Fucking stay your shoes. Where'd you get them?" You know what I mean? They'd be like that. If you slag them back, it's just like, "Hey, you're all right." Like,
yeah,
you know
so
what I
it's
mean?
kind of the same state of mind almost.
Oh, that's here. Like,
fuck it.
Yeah. So we don't care about Irish stereotypes at all. Like, and we don't.
No, we don't. Yeah. But give it 10 years of people younger than us.
I won't let my fucking child fucking. I know. I won't let my child ever be like that. He's one of the things. It's like, I don't like that these people in America are pretending to be Irish. It's like, do you know why? Because they're Irish. That's why they all moved over there before me or you were born. So like, they're just as Irish as anybody. Like, yeah.
You don't like people. You grow up and everyone's like, "Oh, they're not at all," but like, not they actually.
Yeah. What's your name? And the name's like Sean O'Reilly. And you're just like, but they say it in an American accent. You're not Irish. And then like, what's your name? And they're like, oh, my name's some English name. Like the Irish people in Dublin,
they have
English names. Like, you know what I mean? And they're like, oh, I'm Irish.
Exactly.
And then there's like some lad in America. His name's fucking Dermot O'Shaughnessy, do you know what I mean? They're like, he's not a real Irish person. Like, calm down there.
There's something going on there. Like, he has to be someone.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't think of an English name, but
but like Westwood, like I know, Mark Westwood is a fellow I know.
That's a real English name.
Yeah.
You think of that fucking weird,
fucking super tall, fucking gangly DJ.
Yeah, he's like 65 or something.
I know, and he got shot.
Oh, we have to save Westwood. We'll write that down.
Westwood, but Pimp My Ride. Remember this fucking Pimp My Ride, man?
Yeah. Hack of TV, but that's another similar episode to this. It'll be out in a few weeks.
It'll be out in a few weeks, yeah.
But one of the worst films I've seen in recent times, that's up there with Nacho Libre, and the hack of it is fucking Rocket Man.
I haven't seen it, but you were telling me about me, you, and your girlfriend were walking through the park one day, and you were fucking giving me the synopsis.
So bad, man. Like she was like, "Do you want to watch it?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Really?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Why not? I'm interested in a musical story.
We watched the Queen film. Like,
I
wanted to watch it. You know what I mean? She just goes, "Okay," and it stuck it on. And this fucking little kid starts singing Elton John songs 3 minutes into it and doesn't stop, man. Oh, God. They just didn't stop singing. I fucking hate musicals.
Oh, man, I hate musicals as well.
Oh, they're so gay.
Fucking hate
not
musicals.
Gay as in homosexual. Just
gay as in like, gay. Stop this.
Yeah.
This is the shittest thing. I didn't pay money for this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what was the only musical I seen that was alright? The South Park film is obviously a musical, like.
Yeah,
but
shit like that's different,
shit like that's different, but like, You know what I mean? The Producers is good. Did you ever see that?
Is that a musical?
Yeah.
Really?
They're making a musical.
Yeah, so they do
Yeah,
singing and now you mention it, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the remake of that?
Done with Uma Thurman.
And Matthew Broderick, I think.
I've never seen the original one, the Mel Brooks one. Yeah.
Gene Wilder.
Gene Wilder,
Seen that years ago.
Years and years ago. It's very good.
But I couldn't recommend anything less than Rocket Man. Jesus fucking Christ! And like even, I was gonna watch the whole thing, and once I got past it, I was like, right, I'll take her for what it is. Still shit. Like it's still terrible. Like
And like this brings you to another thing that like not only start making all these musical biopics, whatever you want to call it, and like it annoys me that they all have these moral stories in them.
They're always right.
They're always right.
Yeah.
Like I was with fucking Airmate in town yesterday, yeah, and we were talking about the fucking NWA film, and then we were listening to NWA, and they're just like, why did they paint the NWA out to be these social heroes when the lyrics are like, life ain't nothing but bitches and money? Look,
I know exactly why. Because if you look at the credits for that film, who produced it? Like,
I know.
It's like they wouldn't be anything but white knights in it.
Yeah,
like,
I know. Yeah, white knights, black knights. But like, it's so shit. I'm just like, oh yeah, we're standing up against the man. It's like, let's just stick on this song here, and it's like, go home and wash out your people.
Easy had no redeeming qualities. Like, and even gave
he's the brother that'll smother your mother. It's just like, yes, he's the hero we need. And then another like on rap films, the Biggie film, the end of the Biggie film.
That was bad.
Right, I hate it. I know people that loved it.
I liked it, but watching it again,
it's shit.
Yeah,
he doesn't even look like Biggie. Someone's like, he looks exactly like Biggie. He's fat and he's black. That's racist. It is. He doesn't look anything like Biggie.
He sounds more like him than he looks like him. Yeah,
he looks like he has a big mask on him, man. Biggie's head wasn't that big. No. People are just like, you need to find someone big, fat, and black to play Christopher Wallace.
That has this very particular voice.
Yeah. So he's getting that, you know what I mean, choke on every word. It's fat, like. But like at the end of that film, he's in LA. Yeah. And I just feel like we've been going a million miles an hour at the start of this.
I'm sure you're grand.
It's grand, yeah. But at the end of that film, he's in LA and he's like ringing his old baby mama and all. He's like, I want to make things right with your mama and all this. You know what I mean? Like, he's like, I want to bring my son out here or whatever else. And then he gets shot. Biggie was partying his ass off before he got fucking shot. Like,
he wasn't on the phone to his baby mama.
No.
And if he was, it was
I
like...
really want to patch things up.
If it was like, let me speak to my daughter.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And then he spoke to his daughter, like, night, love you, bye-bye.
Yeah. And then bang. Yeah. Haven't seen the Tupac film.
Have you ever seen the fucking 50 Cent film?
Yes, yeah. Oh, that is bad.
I should have rewatched that before.
That is bad.
Yeah.
That's the only bit. The one thing that stands out in my mind in that is where he's standing in the mirror with the gun and he's like, dang.
The worst part is the end. Because you know he performs in a bulletproof vest throughout the whole thing. At the end, he walks out and sheds the literal and metaphorical bulletproof vest that was holding him back.
Yeah.
Oh, it's disgusting. Fucking.
What's the fucking interview with 50 Cent when he first became famous after fucking Get Rich or Die Trying? He's like, heard you got shot those times? Where'd you get shot? He's like, outside my grandma's house.
I will say though, he knows what he's doing now.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
He fucking made that TV show, Power, which I somehow watched.
I could never stand his music. His fucking film was terrible. The video game was terrible.
Yeah, I never played it.
No, he's just like a little 50 Cent B.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He's actually funny as well.
Yeah. He seems normal enough. Like,
yeah. But have you ever seen a film called Movie 43?
Yeah.
That's a terrible film.
Yeah, it's a real bad film.
In fairness, it was a kind of a swing and miss as well. Like, it wasn't...
They were aiming for a fucking miss.
Tried something,
they tried something, yeah.
But
remind me of the fucking plot.
There is none. It's like short stories.
Yeah.
But like, there's like one famous person in each one type thing. Not one,
but like it's one particularly famous person. Like, you'd be like, holy shit, that's fucking Patrick Stewart or whatever. Yeah.
For like 5 minutes. Or something shit. It could have been done better.
Sorry, but while we're on the subject of Jack Black, it's a real bad film.
10-15 minutes ago, the subject of Jack Black. But anyway, go ahead.
Look at me. Look, I don't care. I'm getting NWA, Biggie, 50 Cent out of the way and back to Jack Black, the real fucking...
Just while we're on the subject.
Jack Black.
Oh no, I was going to bring it back up earlier.
No, but like, it's also on the subject of rappers.
Yeah.
Be Kind Rewind.
Terrible.
Him and Mos Def.
Why was that so bad?
Awful film.
Yeah. Well,
It was like
that
it was
film's-
shot on a Nokia 32 down.
That film is communism. If you read the plot to that film, it reads like a dream. It's like, oh my god, that's a brilliant, excellent film that people are really going to enjoy, and people's lives are going to get better because of it. And then you watch it and you're like, this is the worst possible outcome because we did it in reality and we shouldn't have done it. And why is it like this? I thought we were meant to have things.
And also, speaking of rappers, and that film Be Kind Rewind reminds me of a girl I used to go out with. And me and that same girl went to see another film involving another pretty famous rapper called Mark Wahlberg. And the film is called The Happening by M. Night Shyamalan.
M. Night Shyamalan?
Pretty sure it's M. Night Shyamalan, yeah. And it turns out the plants are killing everybody at the end of it.
Yeah. That's like a good film up until they tell you what's going on.
Yeah.
You know, not a good film, but it was watching.
And I remember, like, it wasn't a good film. I don't think fucking Maggie Mac is not that good. Like, it's
He's done good. Like, he's good in Ted.
the other guy is good as well.
Yeah, he's good. He does good comedy.
Yeah, but when he tries to be serious, when he's like super, like, I'm gonna be the hero.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
all these war films and bullshit like that.
Did you ever hear the stories about him beating up the fucking Chinese people?
Yeah, back in the day,
Back in the day,
in
yeah.
Boston, like,
He
yeah.
called some fella a Chinese shit.
Hey, you fucking Chinese shit.
Shit, yeah, get out of here.
That's such a, like, moron insult, you know what I mean?
Fucking, I don't know who said it. I think it was your man Dan Soder. Do you know him?
Yeah.
And he's like, Mark Wahlberg is what you get when you put a hot girl's brain into a guy's body.
Have you ever seen his daily routine? Oh man, it's like wake up at like 3:55 in the morning. He's like start day.
That's it, yeah.
Work out.
On marine time and all this
Yeah,
stuff.
it's
You're not marine, man. You're a
What do you
5'6"
do?
fucking guy from Boston that beat up a Chinese fella a few years ago, made a rap song.
And then now you do weird comedy films and action films. Like he does a lot of shit films.
He's
I'll say
he's
that.
basically little tiny white The Rock.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I didn't even have this in my notes.
The Rock.
Fuck,
I remember sitting in your old house and you informing anybody
Yeah,
who walked in
fucking
the door.
Tell them how, because I've been saying it.
Who was the highest paid actor of 2018? Was it?
It would have been 16 because we moved out. We might have
20,
been,
moved on 2019.
yeah, true.
No, it might have been 2017.
But whatever, yeah.
Yeah, but are you the highest paid? Guess, you'd say, if someone walked through the door. Hey, guess who the highest paid actor was of 2017. And people would be there, I don't know, Jennifer Lawrence. And you'd be like, no. And they'd be like, I don't know. And you'd be like, The Rock. The fucking Rock.
Oh, but and do you know what the worst thing is? That fact has been validated every year.
Every year since. Do you know why? Because he just pumps out movies, man.
Someone said that to me recently. It was like, did you know The Rock was the highest paid actor?
You were like, again?
Yeah. But it was someone where I was like, I felt like screaming at them, like, I've been saying this.
I'm saying this.
You can't tell me that. Like,
Yeah. I've been thinking about this for years.
his films are shit. He's just like Muscle Man.
I know, yeah. And just like has like, I'm cool, and I say little cool things when cool things happen.
And like, it only goes to show, yeah, it's like, I've always got a cool quip.
I've only got a cool little saying to say after I beat up somebody or someone says something to me. Like,
Yes, that open mouth retard face as well.
There's a film with him. It's I want to say it's Baywatch remake. Him and fucking
Zac Efron.
Yeah. But fucking every time he fucking sees Zac Efron, he's just like, "Hey, what's up?" Something homophobic. Like, you just, "Hey, what's up, Liberace?" Hey, what's up, fucking whatever. He's something like,
twinkle toes.
yeah, exactly, yeah. What's up, light loafers? You know what I mean? Like all this sort of shit. And it's just like, The Rock, man. You can't be saying that to fucking Zac Efron. Like, yeah. Did you see Zac Efron's traveling show?
No, like a real life thing.
Yeah, he goes around the world and fucking does this man.
Is it good?
No.
Oh, alright.
It's good if you're able to be like, this lad is a retard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you the fucking links to it later. It's fucking brilliant.
Yeah,
it's
I'll watch
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Is it an internet show? Like?
Yeah, internet show. It's like he watched Anthony Bourdain and was just like, oh, I want to do that.
And I have money to finance me doing that.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
he's fucking fair. I'd do the same. But yeah, no, I imagine it's fucking awful.
There's one bit in it where he goes across goes through the Channel Tunnel from fucking England to France, yeah? And him and his fucking mate that he's with, who's some fucking entrepreneur, fucking clown from fucking LA, is they're like, everywhere we go into a new land, we find a piece of grass and take our shoes off and stand on the earth.